Just good morning. This is Stephen. I thought I'd give everybody an update here. Take on my walk to work through the banana trees over to the orchard, which is just up the path here. This project, the orchard project, started for me in December, and there were they had started trimming the trees already, and there was probably, I don't know, maybe feels like 10 or 15% of it done already. And my job has been to come in and just trim the trees to get out all of the branches that are going to underperform, and also make the orchard workable, because this orchard earlier was not very workable. Everything was overgrown and ignored for years, completely filled with red ants, biting red ants, nastiest creatures from hell. And as you clean things up, even if there's red ants, it doesn't, they're not as dangerous. They're dangerous when the tree's on the ground and you can't see what's going on, and you can't get away from the branches. And next thing you know, you got 5 of these things climbing all over you. So I've reached the most important part of the workspace, and that's the place where you kick back. The solar is already turned on, and I don't know if you can see the water coming out down there. We can walk and take a look at the irrigation system that Chun put in, and this is that system. Now the water needs to flow between the trees, and you can see that there's a nice wide path all the way down to the next field. There's a nice wide path all the way down. You can see the sky at the end of the row. That is not the case with the whole orchard. I still have a back corner that is not done. Let's take a walk over there. So again, this is what I've been working on. I had a chance to get the tractor out, which is set up basically like a bulldozer, where you have a blade that can push stuff around, and that's how the channels are formed, so that the water flows in between the trees. You can see that one's closed. I had to open up that one. Open up this lane as well. Just opened that up a few days ago. This section got cleaned. This one couldn't see anything out of it yesterday, and now I can see a little bit, but the trees are still touching. So this is the area I'm working, and behind me is the trees that are not done yet. So my brother-in-law's ghost house being built over there. We've got some trees in distress. This is a tree that's been neglected for years, and almost dead, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can resuscitate it. I was working back here the other day and got chewed up by red ants. can't see through there. And the trees start getting lower and lower. And this is what the orchard looked like when I got here, where the trees were just to the ground. Couldn't see under them, and anytime you got underneath them, you were gonna get some red ants coming after you. So it looks like I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12, 15 trees left to trim out of 100, and I don't know how many yet actually. We'll get the count done after we get all the trees trimmed. But it's looking like this section right here is going to be cleared by the end of the week. And when it is, it's going to be pretty amazing. We've had some, this is what we're looking for. Let me show you. This tree flowered by itself without irrigation or fertilizer. Only about 15% or so of the trees flowered like this. So we will get fruit on this tree. This tree we will not get fruit on because it does not have the flowers. This same thing has got a little flower there, but one back here has absolutely none. So the ones that don't, this is actually lucky for us, believe it or not, because we get a test run of taking care of the longan trees through the season on about 10 to 15% of the orchard. And then hopefully that prepares us for Chinese New Year, where we will be adding a chemical to the trees for the purpose of making them flower and bear fruit out of season. The longan producers do this so that they can have longan or lamyai fruit for Chinese New Year, even though technically it's out of season. So we are manipulating nature. So that's an update on where things are at. The question is what's next once we get all the weeds and the red ants cleared away and we start producing fruit? Lamyai is not profitable enough to support this vineyard very well. And so we're going to have multiple streams of income. And what we turn this orchard into and what we sell from here is going to be very interesting. We have growing spots available, quite a few growing spots available, that we can grow things other than lamyai. And that could become part of the income from this property. Next thing is setting up a beehives, turning the lamyai into wine, doing a hotel among the trees. I was thinking maybe do some sort of Thai glamping experience out in the orchard, something along those lines. We could put a restaurant out here. There is a lot we can do in the lamyai orchards. Well, that is my quick 10-minute update on how things have been going here in Thailand. I hope that is helpful. And if you have any questions, let me know. Until next time.